Hi, today I will share with you how to make whipping cream butter. It tastes very light and delicious. And make sure this one have to be contained 35 fat. Yeah, so you can make the whipping butter cream. And this brand we have sell in Australia. And this one also sell in Cole or Woolworth. And it tastes nice as well. But this brand we don't have in Australia. If any country they have it, please buy it because it's very nice. Because when you make the butter, it's become white and tastes nice. And before you make this, you have to shake the bottle well. And I use 1 liter of whipping cream, and I will the first 1 or 2 minutes I will put at the full speed. And whenever the whipping cream become a bit thick, I will speed up to number 10. And make sure that you have to cover with the plastic. The reason why I cover with the plastic just prevent the cream it will be flushed everywhere in your house. So yeah, and I will show you this is I beat up about 3 minutes. It's become like this. Normally at this stage you can use to decorate your cake, but you cannot decorate the buttercream flour because you need it to become a buttercream so it can be thick so you can create the butter flour. But with the like soft cream you only can decorate the sponge only. And I wait until the butter and the cream will be separately into a milk. So it's what I mean is now you can see it's about 10 minutes I was beat up and it's become like that. And I wait until it's like separate the milk and the butter. And at this stage I think I beat up about 15 minutes. It's become like that. So can you see a bit of milk water and also the butter is separate already. So I want totally separate, so I still continue beat up until it's separate well for me. And you can see there it's so flash everywhere, so that's why you need to cover with the plastic. And now it's ready for me to extract the milk and the butter out to separately. Can you see now it's fully separate the milk and the butter. So I will use the drain to extract the milk and the butter out for me. And there you see it's totally separately out. So whenever you separate them out, so the butter will become 500 grams and the milk will become 500 ml. So it's separate out already. So the milk, whatever the milk left, you can save it, use as a for your cake or also for any dessert because the milk still tastes nice. It's still milky and it's still very creamy as well. And see, so I separate that one already. See, that is my butter cream. So I can use this one to pop in my flour instead of just do the sponge only. So this is the milk. So later on I will show you how to use the milk. Okay, and now my ratio with the sweet of my buttercream is 1:10. So 50 grams of sugar I use for 500 grams of buttercream. And I will use a pinch of salt to make my sweetness is balanced. It's not too sweet. But if in case if you are the sweet person, you can add as much as you want for your sugar. Okay, and after that I will use 50 ml of whipping milk to dissolve my sugar. The reason why I make like this, why I'm not adding the sugar at the beginning, because if you add the sugar at the beginning, it takes a long time to separate the milk and the butter. So it takes you short halfway of time. Better do not add sugar until at the end, like until you separate the butter and milk, and then you will add the sugar milk. So now I put back into my stand mixture. I beat up with the 10 speed, and I gradually add my 50 milk of sugar milk into the butter to make my buttercream is combined soft for me, so I can create my buttercream flour. And you can see it's a bit watery, right? So make sure it's dry. And this is the 50 milk of whipping cream, like of whipping milk that I make sure that it's dissolved in the sugar, and I adding gradually. Please do not pour them, as once, because if you pour them as once, it's very watery and it took a long time to become well combined with your butter. So please save your time, add them gradually, like wait until 1 or 2 minutes and then you adding again. So I use a small teaspoon. Put like 5 small teaspoons. I'm adding into there gradually every 1 minute. Okay, see, it's speed up, and this one's due on with the 10 speed. Hey, I will show you what to do. What do I mean is dry? Can you see it's no watery into the buttercream, so that is mean it dry. And then I still continue to put adding my sugar milk. So for example, if you see like this, please do not pour into one. Please be patient, add them gradually. Yes, so this one I think it's about 10 ml, right? So please do not add in all. You have to make sure that it's just wait until it's small amount. You can pour them all in one, but like this one, please do not, because if you pour them in one, it's very watery. So now I have just a small amount of sugar milk. It's about 5 ml. Yes, you can pour them all in now. And can you see, I wait until my buttercream is dry and then I will add in gradually. Yeah, so with this whipping buttercream, you need to patient with them. This one, the total amount of time is about 30 to 45 minutes. It depends on your stand mixture power. Yeah, so but also you can do with the hand mixture as well, but it takes so long because your hand mixture power is very weak than the stand mixture. And also you have to adding the vanilla extract. I forgot to adding at the beginning with the milk, the sugar milk, so I forgot. So that's why now I'm adding about 5 or 10 milk of vanilla extract to make my buttercream taste nice and smell good. So you can see my buttercream is done and it's almost dry for me. And to keep them safe and well for me to use later on, I can rubbing them with the clean grab, just a small amount of portion, because every time I use, I will put into the bowl and then I put into the microwave. I melt about 30 seconds or 10 seconds. It depends on the amount of my butter, and then I can use them to create my buttercream. And I kept into a clean container to make sure that I can save and I can use within 3 to 5 days in the fridge. And if I want more longer, I can put into the freezer. The expiry date can be like within 1 month for the freezer. So there you go. I hope you try this, and please tell me your experience, and then if anything confused, please ask me. I will explain to you in detail. Many thanks. See ya. Bye.